Maybe things are too black and white for me. I don't usually see a lot of shades of gray. You either sent help or you didn't. You either are telling the truth or you're not. Hello and welcome to Justice. I'm Judge Jeanine Pirro. This week, in his first White House press conference in 8 months, President Obama was asked the Benghazi question. Did you give the order to save American lives?
My orders to my national security team were do whatever we need to do to make sure they're safe.
Really? How come the AC-130s and the F-16s scrambled at Sigonella were not dispatched? You and only you, Mr. President, can send the military into another country. Why is it that the cavalry never came for the 4 Americans calling for help? And when asked about their not getting that help and what you would say to their families, here's your answer.
Ed, I'll address the families not through the press. I'll address the families directly, as I already have.
Really? Sean Smith's mother, Pat, Ty Wood's father, Charles, said on this very show you didn't answer them directly, that you were not sincere, and they are still waiting. And as for that Susan Rice debacle,
for them to go after the UN ambassador, who had nothing to do with Benghazi, and was simply making a presentation based on intelligence that she had received, and to besmirch her reputation, is outrageous.
Outrageous? If she had nothing to do with Benghazi, why did you even send her out? Why not the Secretary of State or the other people above Rice? Might this have been a dress rehearsal to test whether she could follow those make-believe narratives? And by the way, to me, outrageous is a so-called professional repeating a story and a conclusion 5 times on national television without the facts. And we all know you had the facts. The audio, the visual, the drone, the intelligence, the secure communications. And we all know that she could readily access those facts. But enough about that. And this week, your then CIA Director, David Petraeus, finally talks and says his intelligence report was scrubbed. So who scrubbed it? Who changed it? I'm not going to hold my breath on that one. And why would the good general, in a closed-door Senate intel meeting back on September 14th, promote this video nonsense and then stay silent for 6 weeks while the nation debated and the families waited? Why not come out and say, I didn't mean to confuse you, or maybe I didn't put enough emphasis on this? Enter the women. Men cheat, women cheat. For the most part, it's between a husband and wife and none of our business. But this is different. Did the CIA director not object to the narrative for so long because he didn't want to lose his job? He didn't want you to lose the election? Or maybe because someone was holding a dirty little secret over his head? Yes, men cheat and women cheat. But at this level, though, affairs do matter. When you're the director of the CIA, you're at the pinnacle of power with access to virtually everything. Pillow talk can be lethal.